Okay, good morning, everyone. And thank you very much for attending this informative session about the POLREC training open call. My name is Ona Bombi. I'm the cluster manager of the Advanced Materials Cluster of Catalonia in Spain. And I will be explaining to you this training open call that we have open. Yeah, the agenda for this informative session, it's at the beginning, I will explain you a bit an overview of the POLREC project, and then we will get into detail about the POLREC training open call. Then we will have some time for your questions, and also we will try to reply to your questions, but you can already start writing your questions through this chat of the Teams. And I hope that before 12 we will end this session. Also, for your information, the recording and the presentation of this session will be sent out to all registered participants. So let's start. The POLREC project is a European project funded by the Single Market Program under the title Supporting a Green and Resilient Europe through Polymer Recycling. This project started the 1st of September of 2022 and will end at the end of August 2025. POLREC is one of the 30 Euroclusters that were funded in 2022. These all Euroclusters have a budget of 42 million euro. 75% of this budget is dedicated to European SMEs. Overall, the Euroclusters have 171 members, most of them European clusters, participating 23 countries. And we thought it would be also interesting for you that you can consult the Euroclusters with open calls that could be also of your interest. The POLREC project is a collaborative project between 4 clusters, 4 European clusters, and 1 technological center. Polymeris from France is the coordinator of POLREC, and also it's participating the Danish Materials Network from Denmark, WFG Heilbronn from Germany, Sentinfe from Portugal, and Cluster Map from Spain. The main objective of this POLREC project is to foster the polymer recycling among the European industry with the aim to reduce the environmental impact of polymers. POLREC has a budget of 1.2 million euros, and the 75% of this budget is exclusively dedicated to financial support to third parties, to European SMEs through the organization of open calls for cascade funding. POLREC has 3 different open calls to support European SMEs: the Innovation Open Call, the Training Open Call, and the Networking Open Call. The Innovation Open Call, it's already closed. It was open from the 1st of September to the 31st of October. And right now, the 25 projects that were selected are being done by companies, 7 companies from Spain, 3 companies from Portugal, 9 companies from France, 3 companies from Denmark, 2 from Ireland, and 1 from Sweden. But we received 50 applications to this open call to develop innovation projects about mechanical recycling, chemical recycling, and digital tools to improve the recycling of polymers. Another call, this is a table of the companies that were granted under this innovation open call. Another open call is the networking open call. That was the first open call was open from the 20th of March to the 20th of May. So this first open call is already closed, but you can still apply to the internationalization open call that is focused to promote the internationalization to SMEs, to create international partnerships with a maximum grant of 4,000 and 20,000 €2,000, and you can still apply until the 31st of August this year. And you can also apply to the networking open call to support the participation in fairs and Congress, European Congress, from the 21st of January to the 21st of March next year. Now, if we go into detail of the Polrec training open call, well, for your information, the most important is that the submission dates are from the 21st of May to the 31st of August this year. So you still have some time to apply if you are interested. So under this open call, the European SMEs working in the field of polymers and also elastomer industries can obtain financial support to do a training course or webinars to foster the implementation of recycling solutions. The budget for each application is €1,460, and the total budget of this open call is €105,000. We will support maximum 72 SMEs under this training open call. The type of trainings that we can support are divided in these 3 subtopics. The first one is the training on adopting innovative recycling methods, and it's a training course for SME staff targeting the testing of a recycling process for chemical, biotechnological, or mechanical recycling of plastic and rubber waste that the applicant, so that the SME, does not currently recycle or apply at the moment. The second subtopic is the training on adopting digital processes. Those training course for the SME staff is targeting digital processes that will contribute to improve the quality control and tracking of the applicant's recycled materials or recycling processes. And the third subtopic is the training on specific technical profiles related to polymer recycling. This kind of training is to improve a technical skill or on a specific topic regarding polymer recycling, regulations, certifications, quality control, or traceability, as an example. Important information about this training open call. One SME, which will be the beneficiary of this open call, can apply to 1 or maximum 2 of the different subtopics that I have just explained. But SMEs can also submit maximum 2 applications on the same subtopic, just in case that concerns 2 different staff members. One SME can apply to one subtopic, subgrant, to have access to a training course for 1 or for more employees. And as I already mentioned, the maximum amount per application is 1,000 for 160 euros. An SME applying to this, an SME can apply to other POLREC open calls, but the maximum amount granted should not exceed the 60,000 euros. So, for example, a SME that has already received 60,000 euros from the Innovation Open Call cannot apply to this training open call. More important information is that the format, the language, or the duration of the trainings are not limited. We are flexible on this topic. The trainings can also be online, in person, or hybrid. And this is very important. All the trainings have to be given by a training provider, service provider, and the proposed training provider and the related cost, excluding VAT, has to be indicated in the application form. The training provider can be a university, an RTO, a consultancy agency, or other training academies. So in that case, the open call is not limiting. But in one application, you can only provide one training provider. In case that you don't have identify a training provider, we have prepared suggested training service providers that you can consult through this link that I'll show you afterwards. We are also looking for service providers that offer training courses in the field of polymer recycling, and we open this registration form that you can fill in case that you offer this kind of courses, and it will appear to the suggested training service providers. This is also very relevant. The period to implement the trainings is from the date of submission of the application until the 16th of May. For example, you can start the training if you today, if you submit the application today, and you will have time till the 16th of May next year. But as we said, it can be also a webinar of 1 hour in October. Let's move to the eligibility conditions. The applicants must be a legal entity. You have to be an SME according to this European Union definition. As we will send you this presentation, you can also do this self-assessment tool to check if you are in this SME description. An SME should apply as individual organization, and you should be located in the single market program associated countries that you can also consult here, which are the other countries that can apply to this open call. Of course, all the EU members can apply. Regarding the funding conditions, in case that your application is selected, you will receive a payment of 100% of the request contribution 1 month maximum after the approval of the final activity report on the training activities. Once you send out this activity report, the POLREC consortium will check this report, and within 1 month, we will pay you in a lump sum the request contribution. I would like to show you this calendar for evaluations and implementation of activities. As I already mentioned, the submissions, the open call submissions are open until the 31st of August this year. The evaluation and selection of winners will be done until the 16th of September, and the notification letters to the candidates will be sent out the 17th of September. During a period of approximately two weeks, we will request you the administrative documentation to prove that you are an SME and other administrative documentation. And maximum the 17th of October, the subgrant agreement will be signed, which is the contract that then the implementation of the trainings by the SMEs, as I already mentioned, is from the submission date of the application until the 16th of May next year. And the delivery of the final activity report of the training implemented by the SME has to be done 1 month upon the reception of the report, always starting from the signature of the subgrant agreement. Then the payment to the subgrant to the SMEs will be done 1 month upon the reception of the report and validation of the report, always starting from the subgrant agreement signature. Regarding the evaluation criteria that we will follow to evaluate your applications, is this one that you can see on this table. First of all, one criteria is the network. You will obtain 4 points either if you are part of one member of the clusters participating on the POLREC project, CENTIMF, DMN, MAP, Polymerase, or WFG, or if you are from a country outside the partners countries. Another important criteria is the relevance of the training for the POLREC project, also the relevance of the training for the SME, and the relevance of the training for the SME staff that will carry out this training. The minimum total to pass this evaluation is 8 points out of 16 maximum points. You can do the submissions through this submission link on the cluster submission platform, and you can also read all the information that we have already explained to you today through this guide of applicants. You can also follow the POLREC communication channels to be updated about any information of this open call. And here you have the national contact points from each cluster, so you can contact your contact point if you have any doubts. Yeah, this is also the link to subscribe to our newsletter. And yeah, now I will move to show you the list of reference that we have for the service providers. As you see, we only have 3 suggested service providers. That's why we would like you to fill this application, this registration form, in case that you offer training courses in the field of polymer recycling. It's a very simple form that you can fill, and your organization will appear to this reference service providers list. I would also like to show you the application form. You will need to register to this cluster submission platform. And first of all, you will see the guide of for applicants and also the list of reference of service providers. And here there is the application form of the training open call. On the section 1, you need to fill the information about your company, about the SME that will apply to this open call. It's information about the SME, the contact person, if you are a member of any of the clusters. Also, on the section 2, you will find the training description section. You will need to choose to which sub-grant you are applying. In case that you want to apply to different sub-grants, first you will need to fill this application for one of the sub-grants and submit it, and then you will need to do another application for another sub-grant. Here we ask you to describe the training that you want to do, the format of the training, as we already mentioned, is not limited. The name of the employees or the employee that will do the training, the role that this employee has in the organization, and the details about the training service provider. The name of the training service provider, the cost of the training, excluding VAT, and the relevance of this training for your organization, the relevance of this training for the employee that will do the training. And finally, here you can upload the quotation from the service provider, and that's it. Yeah, then it just submit. Yeah, and here you also have the guide for applicants, where you can see all the information that we have described today into more detail. So I think that from my side, I have explained everything. Now I would like to open to questions. You can do it through the chat, or you can do it through the micro. I will also like to show you these frequently asked questions that we have already received. So maybe these questions, these answers can solve you some of your doubts.
Yes, John, go on. Have a question?
How are you? Thank you, Ona, for your presentation, first of all. Well, I have a couple of questions. First of all, well, let me present myself. My name is John, and I'm working for an adhesive tape company, which actually manufactures and converts adhesive tapes. So we actually do not have any manufacturing capacity or machines to make these polymers or even recycle them. So my first question is, for this type of companies, for these SMEs that do not have this kind of machinery to either manufacture or recycle these kind of materials, are we applicable for these kind of aids, or is not possible?
Yeah, I will come back to the first
Okay.
slide. Yeah, so this training open call and POLREC in general is dedicated to the polymers and elastomers industry. So even if you don't recycle, you want to obtain this training, this polymer recycling training. So is as long as the training is related to polymer recycling, you can apply to those trainings, even if you don't recycling. Maybe, of course, you won't apply to the innovation recycling methods to the first one, but maybe you want to improve your skills about the digital processes, to know more about traceability or quality control, or to the third sub-grant topic. I think that it will be also useful for you. But
Okay.
yes,
Yeah,
you can. Yes.
that's also related to my second question, because I don't know exactly what is based the digital processes. Like, what would be the types of works or tasks related with it? Like, basically purchasing more recycling materials or promoting more this kind of products, or what would be the main goal of digital processes?
It depends. If you have an idea of training course that you think that could be related to this digital process, maybe you can send it to us, and
Okay.
we can give you feedback if we think that it's related to this subtopic. But it's everything related to digital processes and polymer recycling.
Okay. And regarding innovative recycling methods, in case we outsource this service, but we have an idea and a concept with the process that we want to implement, and purchase back this recycled material from this partner, in case we outsource this type of manufacturing process, would we be able to also applicate to this kind of aid?
That's a difficult question. In principle, it's for the own companies that want to apply innovative methods. But I'm not sure, because if you do this service outside your company, but you need to have these skills to be aware of what it's your provider doing, I think it should be also possible to include it here. But maybe we will need to do the question, and because we haven't received this kind of question before, so maybe we will need to
Perfect.
ask for it.
Thank you. That's everything from me.
Thank you very much, John. Other questions, or if you have any specific training that if you are not sure if it can be submitted to this training open call, or if you have a training course that you think that could be useful to add to the reference list, but you are not sure if it could be here or not, we can discuss it now. We have still some time. So I think everything is very clear. Maybe we'll stay here for a couple or 5 minutes more, if or a couple of minutes if you want to do other questions. And as we already said, we will send you this presentation and also the recording. Hi, good morning, Dorte.
Morning. I've been here all the time, but I have a question.
Mhm.
And that is, in Denmark, there is a company, a consultancy company, and they offer training. Can they be a service provider?
Yes,
It's a private company called Consultants. It's a small company.
they can be a service provider, as it's not limited the kind of organization. We can include here universities, the technological centers, consultancy agencies, any kind of academy that can provide trainings related to polymer recycling. And it can be in any kind of format, language, length, as far as the training ends the 16th of May starts after the submission day. They can participate as a service provider. And yeah, if you want, they can add their information to the reference list.
Yeah.
So they will appear as a reference service provider.
I will ask them. Yeah.
Thank you for your presentation, Ona. I'm Silvia from the Technological Center from Eurecat. I have a question, just a silly question. That our information in our website is in Catalan or in Spanish. It's a problem that or we need to have everything in English?
No, because
okay.
Probably the SMEs that will choose you as a service providers will be Spanish or Catalan if you offer this training in Spanish or Catalan, or you also provide this service, this training in English.
No, well, it depends on the course, but the training, but it's in Catalan or Spanish normally.
Yeah, no problem, because here it will appear it's a Spanish academy. Here we will add the description in English. Maybe, depending on the course, you can identify the ones that are only in Catalan and Spanish.
Okay.
Maybe here you can list the different training courses that you offer.
And then, just if I have understood, every company can apply a lot of for different employees, or just for one or two, or is one or two training courses? That is a little mistake that I have.
This is a very important question. One SME can apply to maximum 2 different subtopics. So I can apply to the training on adopting innovative recycling methods and to the training on adopting digital processes and processes. But you can also apply to the same subtopic twice, just in case that it's for different staff members of the same company. So I can apply twice at the training on adopting innovative recycling methods, just in case that it's for different staff members. But maybe if the training course that I want to apply, it's I don't know, 500 euros per employee, and you want to do this course for 2 employees, you just need to do one application for the training on adopting innovative recycling methods for 2 employees. As the amount is less than the maximum amount, you can do it in one application. If the training is more expensive than this maximum amount, and if you want to do it for 2 employees, you can apply maximum 2 times for this same subtopic. I don't know if it's more clear.
Yeah, but if it's one topic, just one topic, and the training it's less than the amount that you receive, and then it's possible to apply for 3 people, for example,
Yes.
3 employees.
If it's you
If
just
it's less,
need to
okay.
Yeah, if it's less, you can apply as it's not
As much
limiting
as
the number.
okay.
The number of employees, 10 or 20. It depends of the price of the course.
Okay.
But the only thing is that on the application form, you will need to write the name of the employees that will do the course. It's the only limitation.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's all.
Thank you, Silvia. Okay, so I think that everyone has already solved their doubts. Maybe we can leave it here. As we already say, we will send you this presentation and send you the recording of this session. And in case you have any other doubts or you have any kind of problem doing the application, you can contact us through these emails according to your national contact point. And yes, that's it. So thank you very much for your participation, and I hope you can apply to this training open call and that you can implement your courses regarding polymer recycling. So thank you very much, and have a nice weekend.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.